Hi Shwmae, sut ydych chi? Croeso I Chris Dwy. What is cracking, ladies, gents, boys, girls, anyone who is anyone, and the one, the only, Mr. Blobby. I've not done this in a while, and I've not done this in a while because, well, you've seen the title. I've written a book. I've written a book called Brynsgrove. Now it went live, I think, on the 1st of August, so it has been a short while. But yeah, I've written a book. I've written a horror book called Brynsgrove. Unfortunately, it wasn't a fantasy book like I thought I was going to do with all the fighting fantasy videos I've done on this channel. It is a horror novel. The whole thing is based in a small Welsh town, and it's sort of based on my hometown, I suppose. It's a horror novel, and I'm not going to read the back to you because obviously it's my book. I could just ramble on and tell you, explain the story a little bit to you guys. So here we go. So basically the idea is that the homeless, the known drug addicts, you know, the ones that sort of cause problems in the town, the smackheads who just sort of beg for money on street corners, and you know there's nothing wrong with them, they're just drug addicts. And then the known drug dealers, all of them seemingly start going missing. There's like, suddenly the town of Brynsgrove is actually quite quiet, people quite like it, it's quite enjoyable, it's a change of pace. But then things start taking a sinister turn as strange blacked out vehicles start patrolling the streets at night, you know. There are strange noises, yelps, shrieks coming down from alleyways, and this all sort of boils and boils and boils until eventually everybody is evacuated. Here's the fun part. The fun part is then the government takes a bunch of people who are in debt, who have financial debts, and then they are conscripted into going back into Brynsgrove and patrolling the area essentially, because the government is sort of aware of what's happened to these people, so they're sending people who are in debt back in, so that if they die, their debts are just gone, they're dead. And then if they survive, the idea is that their debts are then wiped and they can move on. So the story follows Noah. Noah is a conscript. He was conscripted into this scheme because he had student debts, and he is the last living member of his conscription group. There's a group of them. The rest of them have perished, so it's just Noah, and he's just trying to survive. So yeah, that's just sort of the quick rundown. There are like a lot of like creepy crawlies. There are a lot of like they're not zombies kind of thing, but they're quite monsters creeping around in the dark. There are things that go bump in the dark, roaming the streets, roaming the buildings, that come out at night and then they come out in the rain because there's a lack of sunlight. So, you know, it is what it is. I found it quite fun writing it. I enjoyed writing the book, you know, and I didn't expect that. I thought writing the book would be a massive slog, but no, I actually quite enjoyed it, and I enjoyed making the cover, you know, it was fun. So that's really where I've been. I wrote a book. It's out in the world, and I just wanted to take some time off to let my creative juices flow again. I just wanted to sort of sit back and relax, look after myself, and then get back on the old wagon when I was feeling ready. So yeah, you know, I got a few video ideas in mind. One is probably going to come out on Halloween, just a treat for everyone who originally subscribed to the channel for the fighting fantasy stuff. I've got something in store for you guys. Then for everyone who just sort of come along for the old 4chan books, I want to do an indie author week. I want to do an indie author week featuring a bunch of authors who are on lit. But that's going to be sometime in the future. I've got a week off from work for my birthday, so I'm hoping to maybe start reading some of their works throughout that period, and then start making videos on their books. I've got a handful of them in mind already. And then for the first video, I wanted to do the author who actually inspired me to write my own book. I read her book and I sat down and I thought, wow, I want to write a book now. And I contacted her and she gave me the A-OK. It's all good. I can now I can do a video on her book, because the reason being was because I personally haven't seen the book advertised, and I didn't know how they felt about the book. If they just wanted it to be like a sort of like tee-hee kind of like, you know, all my friends know, the locals know, but I haven't advertised online, so I figured, you know, I'll give it a signal boost. And yeah, she gave me the A-OK, so that book will probably be the first book in the Indie Author Week, and then I'll just move on and do a bunch of other authors. And then to top it all off, I'm thinking about doing Saturday and Sunday being fighting fantasy. If not Saturday and Sunday, maybe just Thursday and have the weekend off. Who knows? We'll see when we get there. So that's really about it, you know. I've written a book called Brynsgrove. It is on Amazon right now the second. I'm hoping it gets on Goodreads, but they are properly dragging their heels. So yeah, it's a horror book. It is 262 pages. It is set in a town in South Wales, and I had fun writing it. Hopefully, if you choose to buy it, you'll have fun reading it. So that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. My birthday is in 9 days when this video goes up. So Indie Author Week should be happening a bit sooner rather than just ambiguously in the future. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're going to be here for the next one, and hopefully you live, laugh, love. So take care, guys. Ta-ra.